It is the #1 thing that affects our overall health. And this is not rocket science, baby, we all know this. Or you can, you know, if you got it like that, you can go to Lululemon. And so I'm going to share some of the tips that I used. I really can't wait to see how fit we become in 2024. Hey everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenshaw. I make videos for the girlies who are trying to thrive in their early 20s. And this video today is all about getting healthy. We are making a plan. We are coming up with habits we are going to use so we can be healthy this year. I was sick for 30 days. It's only now starting to go away. If you listen, I still sound very like nasally. It was really bad. I spent the whole month of December coughing, sneezing, and then the coughing led to back pain. There was a week of headaches. Like, that is how I spent my Christmas. And I believe that all of that stemmed from me neglecting the area of my fitness and my health. I wasn't taking the vitamins I needed to be taking. I wasn't taking certain precautions. I wasn't getting enough exercise, which is actually what the chiropractor told me. My back pain had gotten so bad, and he was like, yeah, she needs to move more. I was not paying enough attention to the fitness and the health area of my life, and I really paid for it. If you don't know, we are focusing on 5 areas of our life so we can thrive, and the area of our life that we are going to talk about in this video, if you haven't guessed yet, is fitness and health. It is really, really important that we actually consider and pay attention to this part of our life. If we don't attend to our health now, we will pay for it later, okay? So this is a very, very, very important area of our life that we need to be focusing on. We are going to talk about all the habits that we can create and that we can begin to cultivate so we can flourish and become healthier and happier young ladies. You know, it's all about getting very specific and having systems in place so that we can master this area of our life. We'll start with fitness, and then we'll move into health. And then health is going to have multiple parts. All right, so fitness. We should be moving. One of the things that contributed to like all the discomfort I was feeling at the end of last year is the fact that I was not moving. I would go to work and I'd come home and get in bed, and that was it. That's terrible, you guys. And I know that y'all can probably relate to that, or maybe not. Maybe a lot of y'all move, but I know that a lot of us, we do not move our bodies enough. We should be getting 30 minutes of exercise daily, and I know that's a lot. So we are going to start small, say 1 to 2 times a week. We should be moving for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna build 1 to 2 times down. Then we can go to 3 to 5 times, and then we'll get 7 out of 7. And of course, we get our movement through exercise. I know that one of the things that we struggle with, I know that I struggle with exercising, is motivation. So we have to find ways to motivate ourselves to get up and move, right? One of those ways could be your workout attire. I know that there are girls who say they use their workout outfits as a motivator. So go out and buy you like a nice sports bra and a nice pair of tights, or like a nice workout set. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can go to Ross, you can go to TJ Maxx, or you can, you know, if you got it like that, you can go to Lululemon, buy you some Lululemon, and also you can invest in a good pair of sneakers. You want to feel good, right? You want to feel good while you're exercising, so this is really important. I know that there are a lot of girls who like to wear jewelry, who like to even put on a little bit of makeup, which is kind of excessive to me. But if that's what you need to do to motivate yourself, that's what you need to do. Oh, another motivator can be a water bottle, so buy yourself a nice little fancy water bottle, okay? So once you've done that, then we are going to choose an exercise. So once we're gonna choose what exercise we're going to do. It does not have to be fancy, it does not have to be complicated. You can go for a walk. I love to go on a walk outside and just breathe in the fresh air. I don't do it in the winter because I don't like walking in the cold, but during the summer and the springtime, I'm out, I'm walking. I love to walk. Similarly, a treadmill is a really good cardio exercise that's like walking, right? Where it doesn't take too much, but you're still getting that movement. And there are so many other exercises that you can choose from. F45, you can do Pilates, you can do bar, you can do Orange Theory. There are so many different public gyms, Crunch, Planet Fitness. There are probably lots of local gyms probably where you live. You just have to choose what you want to do. You want to do something that's more low impact, you like HIIT workouts, which is high intensity, interval training. I think that's what that means. Like, figure out what you want your movement to be. It could even be dancing. For me, like I just said, I love to walk, so walking is my exercise of choice. My mom has a treadmill in our basement, so that's what I use. What's it called? It was all over TikTok back in the day. The 12, 3, 30, but your girl isn't at 12 yet. My exercise of choice is walking on the treadmill, and then also Pilates. I love Pilates. When I was in college, I used to do F45 with my friends, and I loved it. And after a while, you could actually see our bodies getting stronger, and you could see the muscles like starting to show because we were doing it so consistently. And that again is another motivator. Find somebody to do it with. Like, find yourself an accountability partner. Find somebody that you can be like, hey, at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, let's go do this. Let's go ride our bikes, or let's go to Planet Fitness. That is another way you can motivate yourself, is by finding people to do it with you. I keep wanting to say good morning. It is not morning. Matter of fact, it is 5:30 in the afternoon. I have been getting ready to go walk on my treadmill. I don't want to, but I'm going to, because that is my goal, to do it at least once a week. So here I am on a Tuesday evening doing what I told myself I would do. I'm gonna go do some 12, 3:30. Well, not 12, 3:30, but like really at this point 3:30, and then we're working it up to 10, 3:30. And who knows, maybe in a month or two I can get to 12, 3:30. All right, got my headphones and I got my phone. I'm gonna listen to a podcast while I walk, and so yeah. So once you choose what workout you're going to do, what your form of exercise is, then you need to plan out when you are going to do it, what day and what time. For me, walking on the treadmill, I know that I have Tuesday evenings off. When I come home from work on Tuesday evenings, I'm going to walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes. I'm going to pick my podcast, I'm going to get my headphones, I'm going to go into our basement and do 30 minutes of movement every Tuesday evening. And then once in a while on a Saturday, I'm going to go take a Pilates class. Now, your girl doesn't gotta like that. Pilates is expensive. I don't gotta like that to be out there doing Pilates every Saturday. Not yet. But for right now, I can do it like every other Saturday or 2 Saturdays out of the month. So you're going to find something to motivate you. So you're gonna choose your exercise of choice, and then you're gonna plan out when you're going to do that exercise. I really can't wait to see how fit we become in 2024. I think that when we take the pressure off and we just make it simple and easy, it just makes us want to do it more.
That's a strong coffee taste though. I'm gonna try to film it, yeah. Like, it's not that good, but it's not bad like I like.
I'm sorry that the camera's at an angle. I'm vlogging on my phone right now because I left my camera. So today is Saturday, December 6th, and I'm outside my Pilates class. It is 12:43. The class starts at 1, so I'm gonna go in at 12:50. I'm so excited and nervous. I will say that it did take a lot for me to come. I've never taken Pilates before, so I hope it's fun. I hope I enjoy it. All right, y'all, let's talk about Pilates. It was so fun. I took an intro class. It was 30 minutes and I enjoyed it. She had us stretching everything. When I say everything, like, we were stretching out everything. I will say that it is expensive. Those prices that you have to pay every month, whew, I was feeling like my knees cracking. It was a full body workout. And so now that I did that, I'm going to treat myself with a grocery store run to Sprouts. As you can see behind me, I'm excited because I just can't wait to get back into cooking and meal planning and meal prepping and all those things. So I'm about to run into Sprouts. So now that we've talked about fitness, now we need to talk about health. Health has different components. For me, it has 2 components. It has my physical health and then my mental health and well-being. What we put in our bodies, what we eat, is the determining factor of everything that happens in our bodies. It is the #1 thing that affects our overall health. What we eat affects how our mind works. It affects how our body works. The key to eating healthier is to eat at home. Oh my goodness. Mind blown. Wow. And this is not rocket science, baby. We all know this. We're young ladies. Like, it's time that we start knowing how to cook. It's time that we start knowing our way around the kitchen. So the habit here really is that we need to start meal planning and meal prepping. To plan out our meals, go to the grocery store, buy what we need, and then cook those meals and eat them. I love doing this. This is actually so much fun for me. So I'm going to share some of the tips that I used. First, you want to focus on what you need. Some of us need energy, feel more energy from the food we eat. Some of us need to cut out sugar. We need to go on a low sugar diet. Some of us need to cut out carbohydrates. We need to go on a low carb diet. We need to focus on more brain power. We need to eat foods that help us thinking more clearly. Some of us need help in the area of our gut. We have gut issues. You need to focus on what it is you need the most. So once you have an understanding of what it is that your body really needs right now, then you can go on Pinterest and you can find a whole bunch of recipes that align to what your food goals are and what your food needs are. This is my favorite part. Pinterest is that girl. Create a board and then you start pinning different recipes that you find to that board. Make sure you're finding recipes, okay, that are for not just one meal of the day, but all of the meals of the day. Once you know what your food needs are, once you've found a whole bunch of recipes, now you are going to get your planner. Y'all remember my planner. You're going to go to your week. You are going to plan out what your meals are going to be for every day of the week. Write breakfast, lunch, dinner under each day, and you're going to plan out Monday, this is what we're having for breakfast. This is what we're having for lunch. This is what we're having for dinner. And then repeat for the next 5 or 4 days, whichever one. From what you've planned out for your week, you're going to make a list of the items you need. You're going to go to the grocery store and buy what you need. And nowadays, you don't even have to go to the grocery store. You can get your groceries delivered through Instacart, or you can just pick up your groceries. Like, you can buy it off of the Walmart app, Target app, Aldi's app, and then go in and pick it up. I like to shop at Aldi's because we are on a budget, but the video clips that you're gonna see are me shopping in Sprouts. Sprouts is a really good place to shop. I know that we're collectively as a society, we are not big fans of Walmart, but Walmart has everything that you need. Like, if there's like one particular thing that you need for a recipe, Walmart is gonna have it. And then you are going to set aside a day where you are going to cook all those meals, and then you're going to prep them. You're going to dish them out into different dishes for the week, okay? I like to do this on Sundays, on Sunday evenings. All week, you don't have to worry and stress about what you're eating, and you're not stopping at McDonald's every night, you know, because there's food at the house. When we eat the way we're supposed to eat, less complications with our health, with our bodies. We just have more energy to do stuff. If you combine eating right with getting your movement, getting your exercise, then girl, that body is gonna show it, okay? After a while, it's gonna show on your body, okay? You might lose weight, you might gain weight, depending on what your body needs. Hey everybody, it is Monday night. It's Monday, January 15th, also known as Martin Luther King Day. And I had the day off today, so I've been at home chilling. I'm doing my weekly planning. I planned out my meals. This week, we are going to be having waffle and oats for breakfast. And for lunch, we are going to be having some ground beef bowls, which, if you know me, I love a good bowl, Chipotle bowl. I'm gonna do that, and then I found this really nice recipe for meatball on Pinterest that we're gonna try out this week as well. Side note here, another thing that we should be putting into our bodies are vitamins, because believe it or not, the food that we eat unfortunately does not have all the nutrients we need in it anymore. They do a lot of stuff to the food we eat. It's so important that we are taking vitamins and supplements to also further support our health. Here's what I did, and here's what you can do. You can go to your doctor. You go and they will do a blood test on you. So they'll draw your blood, they'll run it, and they'll look at the different levels of minerals in your body. They'll tell you what it is that you have enough of, and then what it is that you need more of. You'll be surprised, some of us are lacking a lot of the minerals and the nutrients that we need to be having. So once they tell you what the results are, you can start taking your vitamins based off of that. I've told people this because I just think it's so crazy. But one time I went to my doctor, she ran a blood test. I literally had like no vitamin D in my body. She had to prescribe me 50,000 units of vitamin D. So you would be surprised at what you're lacking. I have a list of vitamins that I think every young girl should be taking. Again, please consult your doctor. This is just what I've gathered from reading, being online, from researching, all that stuff. A pre and probiotic for our gut. Of course, a woman's health vitamin. I know that for us girls with darker skin, with melanin, we should be taking vitamin D. Zinc to boost our immune system is very, very important. That's just a small list of vitamins that I can think of that we all should be taking regardless, but definitely go to your doctor and ask your doctor. Now that we've talked about our physical health, both in the area of fitness and food, now we are going to talk about our mental health. I can't stress enough how important it is, and then how easy it is for us to just not take care of ourselves mentally, and we just go taking care of this person and that thing, and then we just neglect our mental health. I have a list of habits that we should be doing in order to really attend to ourselves mentally. First, getting fresh air. I know that sounds cheesy and a little bit too simple. Some of us, we are cooped up in the house. I know some of us girlies work from home. We are cooped up in the house. Blinds closed 5 days a week. And it's not okay. It's not okay. Especially now that it's winter. Our brain needs that oxygen. Our brain needs that fresh air. You know, fresh air actually helps us revitalize the cells in our bodies. Like, it gives the cells in our bodies energy. Even if that means go outside, stand on your porch, and just breathe in deep for about a minute, 2 minutes. Take maybe 10 big deep breaths. But we need to be getting fresh air. Sleep. Did you know that if we go 10 days without getting enough sleep, that we can start to develop mental health issues? So mood shifts, depression, anxiety, a lot of these things start happening to us, and it's because we are not getting enough sleep. Some things that help with sleep: magnesium. There are teas that you can drink. There are things you can watch. I love watching ASMR to fall asleep. Music that you can listen to, meditations that you can do, but we need to be getting more sleep. Cold showers. This is for my girls who struggle with anxiety. Taking cold showers is just so good for your neural system and for your brain. Your entire shower doesn't have to be cold. Making sure that at least at the end of your shower, you're taking maybe 5 minutes to just stand underneath cold water. I know these are all tips that you've probably heard before, but girl, they work, and we need to be doing it. Journaling. Find you 4 to 5 journaling prompts that'll really help you, and do them every day if you can. Take whatever is on your head, whatever's on your heart, and put it on paper. Of course, therapy, that goes without saying. We need to talk to somebody about the things that are happening to us. Lastly, this one is my favorite one. Talked about this before, I think, but having a list of things to go back to. I have in my notes app called a list of things that make me happy, and I keep this list so that whenever I feel myself going into that mental space that's maybe not the healthiest, I pull out this list, and I have a set of activities, a set of actions that I can take that I know will guide myself back to being in a better space. Have a list of actions and activities that you know will take you from being down and maybe guide you in a better direction. Whether that's a certain song or a certain album, whether that's a certain prayer that you know if you pray that prayer it'll help you. Maybe it's meeting up with a certain person, and it does not have to be complicated or too deep at all. Like, one of the things I have on my list is Chick-fil-A. If I just get in that Chick-fil-A line and order me a milkshake and some fries, I will be okay. Have a list of things that you know will help you on the days that you are not feeling well mentally. Alright, so we are going to become the most fit, the most healthiest girls that we can be. We're at least going to try, right? And we're gonna have fun while doing it. And I really hope these habits and these suggestions and tips and advice, I hope all of it helped you. I hope it motivated you. Don't be afraid to share some of your tips and advice that you have. I am also going on this journey as well. So if you have any advice or any thoughts, let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with someone you know. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.